but the moment application is too easy, you know you're in for a high risk transaction on both sides. And work closely with your accountant and make sure that your financials and your financial information is up to date, up to the latest month completed.
We try and keep it as simplified as possible.
Just from my side, my point of view, been working with a lot of credit applications. The ones that's been done professionally and been sent properly is generally the ones that get financed as well. I think that leads me actually to my next question is, there's a lot of companies out there that just have ads on Google with loans of 150,000 rand, business loans, and very easy, almost want to say it's very easy to get. But the moment application is too easy, you know you're in for a high risk transaction on both sides. And I know with the application, I've done a few applications with you as well. Yeah, and I think that's a good that's a good conversation we can have right now, is for you to share some value regarding the application process. But as far as from an accounting perspective as well, see the process. Make sure your financials are up to date. Make sure you work very closely with your accountant. And it's never been a better time to have an online cloud accounting system. There's a variety of accounting programs available: Sage 1, QuickBooks, Xero, all are cloud-based. And work closely with your accountant and make sure that your financials and your financial information is up to date, up to the latest month completed. So, but typically financial statements for the last year, management statement up to the last month, bank statements, details of the directors. That's more or less what the things that you're looking at when you start looking at the new client. Is that right?
Yes, quite correct. Just to get back to your first point there, with regards to sort of alternative funding, all the different models do vary, specifically from company to company. Now, unfortunately, some of the companies do use, how do I put it, riskier model assessments. So they're more willing to provide overexposure in order to get the deal done. Now, that's where we tend to draw the line. In fact, I would rather avoid overexposure of any kind and rather decline the deal. So be very vigilant of applications with, guys that are promising very quick money, because you might just go down a rabbit hole that is not effectively structured for your business in terms of being able to repay or service that debt. Rather, take a bit more of a conservative approach and try and, do it from a perspective of what's a safe ambit, what is the right amount for the business, and once I've determined that, I'm going to sign off on anything on that. So that was just to come back to that first point. As for your second point for application, we try and keep it as simplified as possible. First thing first is that obviously you'd have to complete an application form with that funding partner. However, leading up to that, we'll have to get your supporting documents in order. Now, firstly, the most important qualifying factors are the following. The business must be trading for over 6 months. It has to be up and running. We cannot assist startups, unfortunately. So 6 months of trading. Secondly, they must be operating as an entity itself. Unfortunately, we cannot fund sole proprietors because that is seen as business to consumer. That falls into the regulation of, personal loans and so forth. So we only fund business to business. Business must be a registered entity, trading for 6 months or longer, and have a minimum turnover of 100,000. Now, I say a minimum turnover of 100,000 because if the turnover is less than that, there is no safe ambit of gearing for a loan, to be honest. Unfortunately, I'd love to assist and help as many people as possible with 15, 20, 30,000 Rand cash flow injections. Unfortunately, it is not feasible, it's not viable, and I would not recommend that for your business because the repayments are going to place your operational capacity under pressure, are almost guaranteed. So the application process itself is quite correct. We're going to need financial information. We're going to need your latest audited financial statements or management accounts. We need updated 3 months bank statements, a copy of your lease agreement, a copy of your debtors and creditors age analysis, and so forth. Fortunately, your accountant should have access to this information for you. If not, then I would recommend that people start getting their books in order. When looking at applying for finance in this regard, when we have clean financials, when we have verifiable books, the whole process is so much quicker and easier, and you can in effect get money in out in up to 3 days. That is possible. That is reality. That this funding line is extremely quick, but we need to have the correct documentation in order. For any sort of additional docs, I'm sure they can take a look at smallbusinessloansa.com. That should have all the verifiable information on it in regards to what requirements they would need. But it makes everyone's life a lot easier if I can pre-qualify and assess the information, because at least then I can give an understanding of what you might qualify for, approximate costs, and the structure that I would recommend.
Thank you for watching. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift bag for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift bag for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift bag for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift bag voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that. Thank you for watching, and back to the interview. We will, after this session, in the link below, in the description below of any content that we will create, we will add our website, smallbusinessloansa.com. And so anybody that wants to be in contact with Graham can actually be in contact with us, and we can assist you with the process. If you already have an accountant and all your financials are up to date, you can directly speak to him. Otherwise, we can, from our side, from Dryk Holdings, as the accountants, we can assist you as well to get everything up to date. I know from working with a variety of credit providers for the last almost 20 years, as the way you provide your application form and your supporting documents to the bank or any other credit finance institution is the way that they will actually react and seeing you as the entrepreneur and the professional entrepreneur as well. So I think it's very important from the entrepreneur side is make sure your accountant is on board, and let's call it Graham is on board, and everybody's on the same wavelength regarding the application, and make it a professional application, and don't give information by dribs and drabs. Compile a proper set of financials, management reports, letter of income, H analysis, whatever been requested, and compile it professionally and neat, because the person on the other side will always, that's the first impression from you and from your company. So just from my side, my point of view, been working with a lot of credit applications. The ones that's been done professionally and been sent properly is generally the ones that get financed as well.
Oh no, 100%. You're spot on. You know, getting your ducks in a row will streamline the process so much quicker, and secure your chance of finance exponentially. Because remember, when these guys are looking at you, they have to mitigate risk. So if we can prove to them and show them that you are on the ball and viable from the start, then it goes so much further to securing you the right amount, or actually getting you vetted and approved.
Graham, thank you very much for your time today. Do you have any last tips for entrepreneurs for them thinking about for the next 6 months, and also in general, overall doing credit applications? Any last tips for entrepreneurs?
Yeah, like just in finishing, I think what's most important to remember is cash flow management. Now, it's something that I've been preaching and educating on for several years. However, it's going to be a hot topic right now, because I think everybody's just realized, oh gosh, I need cash flow management as the apex decision right now for the business. Take your time, don't panic. Educate yourself, contact us, contact Jasper via the necessary channels. We can help guide. right now it's important to manage your cash flow. And the greatest way I always explain cash flow is it is the blood of your business. Just like your body has vital organs like your heart, your liver, or in your case in the business like your logistics or deliveries, or buying and marketing and so forth, it all requires blood to survive. Cash flow is the blood. And sometimes you just need to inject some of it to keep the whole system efficiently going.
Thank you for watching. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift bag for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift bag for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift bag for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift bag voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that.